I know one less weapon for the Commanders on that offense. Kind of explain to us, because I hear Jahan Dotson, and look, that name was this offseason part of the plans for the offense. Everyone's like, oh, they got Jahan Dotson and Terry McLaurin, and we're like, okay. And now, right before the third preseason game, Jahan Dotson being traded to the Philadelphia Eagles. What do you think the thought process in trading away Jahan Dotson, who I thought was a starter on this football team?
Yeah, look, he's been a starter his first 2 years. His rookie season, he led Washington with 7 touchdown receptions. Like a lot of people last year, though, he had a down year. A lot went wrong here. But he didn't seem to bounce back quickly or really at all this year, where other veterans who came back seemed to have that extra pep in their step, as it were, seemed to buy in more. Dotson just seemed off for most of this campaign, and not just off, in terms of like the route running, but I think it's also his vibe wasn't hitting with what Dan Quinn was preaching. And the analogy I've been using now for the last week or so is, I happened to watch the movie Miracle the other day for the 800th time. Great movie.
Great movie. Yeah.
And there's a scene early in the movie where Kurt Russell playing Herb Brooks turns to his assistant coach, hands him a piece of paper with 26 names on it that he wants to bring to training camp. The thing is, though, it's on day one of this bigger tryout with like 100 players. And the assistant says, wait a minute, what are you doing here? This doesn't even have some of the best players on it. And Herb Brooks responds, I'm not looking for the best players. I'm looking for the right ones. And I think for where this team is right now, of course they're going to try to win. But every move that they have made, led by GM Adam Peters, from the time Peters showed up, has been bigger picture. They want to establish an identity. They want to establish what it means to be part of this team. They didn't spend lavishly to bring in a bunch of players to get a sugar high. They want to build something, and they are looking for those guys who understand the competitiveness, the aggressive nature that they want. And I know some of that can sound cliche, but that's why they're doing this and taking their time rather than saying, we've got to go. And I just don't think Dotson fit. And with 2 years left on his contract, rookie deal, they got some good value for him. Right. They don't have much else at receiver besides McLaurin. I'll give you that. But this to me is a tone-setting move more than it is just about, reshaping the wide receiver room.
Man, nothing wrong with a sugar high, by the way. Nothing wrong with it, man. Trust me.
I've had a few in my day.
Yeah.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.